Ralph here once again, and what we are looking at is basically it's a fun, not very practical, safe cracker decoding algorithm, if you can even call it that. It's painfully slow, but visually it's quite fun. What you notice right here, it's basically decoding this particular string right here, and it could be whatever key or password you're trying to break. What it's doing is going through American Standard Code values, and it's breaking each index along the string as you particularly see. As you can see the characters right there, it's trying to guess, or I should say values, and it's slowly decoding the string, and it works really well. Although, look how slow this is comparatively to basically like the code below. And I'll show you an example of this in a second. And as it goes through the American Standard Code, it is about to decode, and usually it's about 1,500 to about 2,000 guesses. And you can see basically it's about to break it. And what you're noticing right here, as far as giving the impression of how it's kind of like leading it out, what it's doing is I'm using IPython.display to clear output. So it gives the impression it's extending it, but it's actually printing a new line so fast you really can't see it. And of course, now it's going to go for that space, and it is decoded. Now, if you're looking to brute force a code, now I'm kind of reluctant to show you the entire code just yet because I'm finding ways to speed it up. So where we can go to 17 indexes or 17 spaces. And for those not familiar with brute force, all that means is you're taking a guess. Now, most brute force password cracks out there work off a file. The one I'm designing here does not utilize a file. It basically goes back to the American Standard Code values and just brute forces them as fast as possible into how many ever indexes it needs to fill a gap. So if it's 17 strings, boom, it takes a 17 string guess. The trick is to do it as fast as possible, and obviously with most password systems now, you'll allow 3 guesses before it freezes. Suppose you have a script in there that kind of overrides that. In a perfect world, this is where it works. Watch how fast this works. Now what this is going to do is really interesting. It's going to take basically form a list of all those American Standard Codes, and then it is going to just basically guess in whatever the sequence is. And let's say, for example, here it's the code is going to be 3 indexes, a space, a number, or basically a character of any sort. And it's going to break it. Now watch how fast this works. Watch how fast this generator object generates all the possible 3-character combinations or 3-value combinations that you possibly can get off of this range of American Standard Code. Here it goes. Ready? Watch this. It's running. Look, 857,375 combinations generated each time. Each one of these is a random code. It breaks this 3-value code in about 649 milliseconds with 11.7 millisecond per loop. You have a standard deviation there. It is just incredibly fast. Now, I'm still working on this code, but the fun safe cracker code I'll post on the YouTube channel so you can play with and just enjoy. This code I still have to enhance to get it even faster. When I'm ready, I'll post this online as well too. Even though I'm kind of reluctant because I know it can be used not exactly for the power of good. Again, Ralph signing off once again. Hope to catch you all in a bit, and we'll see how things progress. Catch you later on. Bye.